Hey, Bears fans. First things first, make sure to subscribe to the Bears News Fan Report channel, hit the like button, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any updates about our team. Now, get ready, because what I'm about to tell you could completely change the future of our offensive line. Remember those absurd 68 sacks that Caleb Williams suffered? Well, it looks like the front office has finally decided to take action. And we're not talking about just any reinforcement. A Super Bowl champion might be packing his bags for Chicago. And that's not all. One of the best centers in the league is also on the franchise's radar. Could we finally be putting an end to this offensive nightmare? But wait, there's more. Imagine this, a former first-round pick could be available for a ridiculously low price. A young guard, full of potential, might arrive practically for free. Is this a master stroke or a colossal mistake waiting to happen? Oh, and there's another bombshell. A promising defender is at a crossroads. His contract is expiring, and the big question is, does he still deserve to be one of the monsters of the Midway, or is it time to move on? Now let's talk names. Trey Smith, the Chiefs guard, is on the Bears' radar. Yes, the same guy who helped Patrick Mahomes win 2 Super Bowls could strengthen our line. With a PFF grade of 78.8, he ranks among the top 14 guards in the NFL. Coincidence that Ryan Poles, a former Chiefs executive, wants to bring him in? I don't think so. The best part? We have $70 million in cap space. But will the Chiefs let him go? And if they do, can Poles convince him to wear the Bears jersey? But is Trey Smith enough? Of course not. The center position has been a black hole in our offense for years. That's where Drew Dalman from the Falcons comes in. At 26 years old, with a run-blocking grade of 79.8, he's exactly what Caleb Williams needs. But the big question is, will the Bears pay the right price to secure this essential upgrade? And what if I told you we could land a former first-round pick practically for free? Yes, we're talking about Kenyon Green, a guard from the Texans, who could be acquired for a 7th-round pick. But why would Houston accept so little? Well, Green allowed 28 pressures and 5 sacks last season. A red flag? Maybe. But consider this. He played in an unstable system with constant coaching and scheme changes. Under Ben Johnson, the offensive genius who transformed the Lions' O-line, Green could finally reach his potential. He's only 23, and if he pans out, it's an incredible steal. If not, we lose a 7th-round pick. Easy decision, right? And now about the defense, Elijah Hicks. He had some bright moments, but also showed inconsistency. With only 12 games last season due to injuries, he recorded 40 tackles, 2 fumble recoveries, and 2 pass breakups. But can he be a reliable starter, or is he just a depth piece? His $1.1 million contract through 2025 makes him a cheap option, but is he worth betting on for the future of our secondary? In summary, the Bears are at a crucial moment. If the front office makes the right investments in the offensive line, Caleb Williams could become one of the best QBs in the NFL. If not, we'll be repeating past mistakes and wasting another generational talent. Poles has money and options in hand. Now the question is, will he make the right decisions? Now I want to hear from you. Do you trust that the Bears will finally fix the offensive line, or will we keep watching Caleb get sacked game after game? Drop your opinion in the comments. And of course, don't forget to subscribe to the Bears News Fan Report channel. Leave a like and turn on notifications for more content like this. As an Inter fan, I can say that this analysis of the Bears reminds me a lot of the importance of good structure in soccer. Just like in football, where the offensive line needs to protect the quarterback, in European soccer, a team without a solid defense or a well-structured midfield suffers a lot. If we compare it to Inter, the front office has done a great job reinforcing the squad, bringing in strategic players to maintain competitiveness. In the Bears' case, the situation seems urgent, mainly to prevent Caleb Williams from suffering like so many other young talents whose careers were ruined by poor management. What worries me is whether the Bears' front office will actually have the boldness to make the right moves. In soccer, we've seen teams with money that didn't invest wisely, while others, with fewer resources, made surgical signings and became winners. The same applies to the Chicago Bears. Looking at Inter, the front office has made smart moves in recent years, bringing experienced players mixed with promising young talents. This balance between present and future is essential to maintaining competitiveness. For the Bears, this strategy could be key to rebuilding the offensive line. Relying only on veterans can be risky, as injuries and performance drops are inevitable. On the other hand, depending solely on inexperienced young players could leave Caleb Williams unprotected in crucial moments. The most recent example at Inter was the signing of Benjamin Pavard, an experienced defender who brought immediate security to the backline, while the club is also investing in the development of young talents like Jan Bissek. This kind of strategic planning is exactly what the Bears need to do now. Balancing a proven reinforcement like Trey Smith with a low-cost gamble like Kenyon Green could be the key to finally giving Caleb Williams the protection he needs. Furthermore, in soccer, we see how a coach with a well-defined system can get the best out of his players. Simone Inzaghi, for example, managed to turn Inter into a well-oiled machine, even without the best names on the market. The same needs to happen with the Bears. The offensive line isn't just about individual talent, but also about how the system and the coaching staff help players develop and play at their best level. In the end, it all comes down to planning and execution. If the Bears invest correctly and build a functional system, Caleb Williams can become one of the biggest names in the NFL. If not, he'll be just another wasted talent due to the front office's lack of vision. So will the Bears learn from Inter and build something solid, or will they keep making the same mistakes over and over? Now tell me, do you think the Bears will fix this offensive line or repeat the mistakes of the past?